Welcome back to Banjo Kazooie H2O Monsta's full play of Banjo Kazooie. I forgot last part to do this, but forgot to show you my completion time of Bubble Glue Swamp. So here we go, 1940. I'm not too sure what my last time was for Bubble Glue Swamp the last time, or my fastest time in Bubble Glue Swamp, but so far I've beaten all 4 levels in an hour and 19 minutes, and almost halfway through the game. It's only been an hour and 19 minutes, so time to continue forth to Freeze Easy Peak. And in part 4 I did already unlock Freeze Easy Peak, so we just have to go to where the level is, which is this way. Whoa. Over there is the entrance to the 5th level, Gobi's Valley, but that'll be next part, and that'll be in part 6. I'm gonna go ahead and break open this web, and we'll get the first magical cauldron link between 2 of them, which that's like at the beginning of the lair, and which will warp us to this current location, which is very helpful. Alright, time to truck on through this way to Freeze Easy Peak, the snow level. Wah! Alright, I won't be able to complete, get every single, I won't be able to get the last Jiggy in one playthrough, so, because it's going to have to require, because there is going to be a move in Gobi's Valley that I'm going to need for the last Jiggy of this part, so I'm only going to be able to complete this part of Freeze Easy Peak with only 9 jigsaw pieces and 100. Well, I will get 100 notes. Alright, gonna go ahead and open this to see the Twinklies, and have to protect them from the Twinkly Munchers, which are these giant freaking things. You're not going to be able to save all of them, so if you just keep a line going at a decent time, you should be able, since you only need 10 Twinklies to survive. There's 3. And this is the last Twinkly. Which will then make that thing appear. Yeah. Da da ba 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 ba. All right. Boom, bam, 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 bam. Going up here to find the feather panel, because what he got to do is fly through that golden star 3 times. Gotta quickly, and with the same with swimming, if you hold the bumpers, it'll help you do a sharper turn, which makes this part a whole lot easier. And there you go. It unlocks the Jiggy inside the tree. Yeah, there's a Mumbo token right there. Now we're gonna climb the tree to go inside. And right here you're gonna get the first of the 3 presents you're gonna have to give to Boggy's 3 children. And they were inside that igloo at the beginning of the level, but I didn't go in there because there's no notes in there. So you only have to go in there to collect your Jiggy for bringing back the presents. Oh, messed that up a bit. There we go. Bum bum boo do 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 boop. Look at that. First Jiggy. Alright. I think at this point of the game is when levels start to get a bit more longer to complete. Now we get to learn the aerial action with the beak bomb attack, which will, when I'm flying, press AX to launch the Kazooie to shoot out like a missile, and it'll allow me to destroy those like snowmans that you previously saw with the X's on their hats. Yeah, see? The X on the hats. If I use the beak bomb attack on those, and it will destroy them, and I need to destroy all of them in order to have one of the necessary Jiggies to appear. And one of them's hiding well, I just gotta kill all of them. Besides, they're annoying. Look at that. Freaking oh, great. Oh yeah, that's Waza. Do that real fast. Don't want to grab all of them because you might need quite a bit of feathers. This is like the only level in which you need a whole lot of feathers for. Come on, hit. There we go. Yeah. Alright. Snowman number 3, you are going down. Dude, that was number 3. Now going for snowman number 4. Better watch out, buddy. Coming right for you. Oh yeah, that's brutal. Look at that, like all of his insides splattering everywhere. Which then, alright. Alright, hold on. I'm not done flying just yet. Still something else I need to do. There's Waza freaking having a, I don't know, doing a dancing. Do a little dance, make a little love, get, okay, let's do this. Alright, now you just gotta beak bomb these 3 buttons on this snowman. And make sure you hit them and don't hit the snowman himself, or else you will fall and possibly die. A slow and painful death. Alright, well I'm gonna go ahead and fly all the way to the top. These guys better not be able to hit me while I'm stationary like this. There we go. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. And best part about being Kazooie, also, not only are you fast, but stuff like because as Banjo, you can slide around on the snow. Both Kazooie, you're pretty much stationary, so you won't have to worry about sliding around everywhere as Kazooie. I just gotta find that. Oh, there it is. Which will allow you to get to the second present. Whoop. Inside the pipe, you'll see another Jiggy. Gotta go ahead and grab these. Alright. Well, I am going to go ahead and do this real fast. Owie. Okay, that was not smart. That was not smart. Well, I was playing Because since I have to go up to get all the notes on the scarf, I was just going to come back and go on that sled, you know, as I'm coming up, and allow me to go safely back down to pretty much near the entrance of the level anyway, so I was going to do that part last. But, you know, but there are honeycombs from, you know, all the other snowmen out there that I killed. Oh, shoot. I think I completely missed that before on my previous playthrough. Oh well. Going to the grunty panel, slam that down and make it appear right there. It's a bit tricky to get to that one because you're gonna have to be like really fast, and you can't get it unless you learn the last ability in the game, which are the speed shoes, and you won't learn that until Gobi's Valley, and then you'd have learned every single move in the game. And since I have to go back and transform to Banjo anyways, yeah, I'll make this a bit harder. Alright. Hit that Jinjo. Jump over here. Land in the water. Get hurt by it. I'm gonna... Now I'm gonna become a very... I find it quite adorable with the transformation of this level. Alright, there is a Jinjo up here. A few musical notes up here. Sometimes there's pretty good stuff up here. Most of the time, not really. Alright. Time to transform. Look at that. I'm a freaking walrus. Banjo's going all fat. Got pig teeth. Freaking Mumbo and his jokes. He's quite the jokester. The jokester that Mumbo is. Oh, I am a bit... I forgot about one freaking thing. Well, since I'm already a freaking walrus, I might as well do all this stuff right now, but I'm gonna have to transform back into Banjo and then transform, unless I can make it up there and write it down as the walrus. If not, then that's gonna... Oh, gosh. I might have messed myself up here. Oh, gosh, darn it. Well, you'll see why I've made this a bit of a crucial mistake. I have to freaking backtrack, gosh freaking darn it. Alright. As a seal, talk to Waza. She'll give you the Jiggy. If you come here as Banjo Kazooie, she'll just like heckle you and say, get out of here, bears and birds aren't allowed. You scare me and stuff. Now Waza's retreat to her cave, in which you can go to grab the second honeycomb piece of the level, which is right in here. It's kind of weird how a part of Waza's cave that she can't even freaking fit in. You see how big Waza is? There's no way she'd fit in this hole. Look at this. There's no way. Like, Banjo could barely fit through it. I like to expect a giant freaking walrus to go through it. I don't know. That's all you can do in here as the walrus. Alright. Alright. Now I go back and transform back into Banjo. Now I kind of see the problem with not going on that sled first, because once you go on that sled, it's the only way to get the Jiggy out of Boggy, who was that bear that was just laying down, whose stomach was hurt or was feeling a bit sick. So you need to ride on that. Sled. It'll hit him. he'll cough up the Jiggy, and then he'll say like, "Oh, thanks for giving my sled back. I'm gonna go and practice for the big race." So he takes the sled, and then what you do is you go over to you go over to a certain part that's near the entrance, and Boggy will be waiting there with a little race starting flag next to it, and he'll want to race you, but the only way to race him first is as the walrus. It's the only way to get, to be fast on the sled to beat him, because you don't go as fast on the sled as Banjo as you would the walrus, and you would lose. So you have to be the walrus to win the first time. So now I'm gonna have to go back after getting the sled to Boggy. You have to go back, transform as the walrus, beat Boggy, and then transform back into Banjo. Actually, do I have to transform back into Banjo? I don't think so. I actually think I got everything I needed from Banjo. No, I didn't. I can get that right now, though, before I transform to the walrus, because there's a Jinjo inside Waz's cave, and since she's no longer outside, you can then go inside her cave without her heckling you. But that's the only way to get the Jinjo. Okay. It would be up here is where you race Boggy. But you have to be the seal to beat him. Alright. Going this way. Let's see. I have the presents, so I get Jiggy for the Jiggy for the presents, Jiggy for a Jiggy for the last Jinjo, a Jiggy for beating Boggy in the race, and then the last Jiggy would then be the one that I have to get the speed shoes in order to beat Boggy in the second race. So I'm gonna go in here, grab the Jinjo. So yeah, I can. Oh wait, but I can't return the presents as the walrus, so that'll require me to run all the way back. Unless I just return the presents as Banjo now, go turn into the walrus, grab those last notes, race Boggy, and then leave the level. Yeah, I'll do that. So hopefully not too much time would have been wasted, or spent, I would say. Not so much wasted. Alright, I'm going to go back to the igloo, return the presents to Boggy's children. And go ahead, and it's right up here. There it is. There's the igloo. Look, they're all sad and crying. Which the funny thing is, if you came in here without the presents, they'll be all like sad because they don't have presents and their dad's been gone for a long time. But as soon as you give them back the presents, they're totally fine. They don't care if their dad comes home or not. Booyah. Alright, time to go back to Mumbo, turn into a walrus, go meet Boggy, get those last notes, and then leave this level. And return to it later after I go to Gobi's Valley and beat that level. So it'll be at the end of part 6. That I will be coming back here to beat Boggy in the race. Come on. Transform me, you mumbo jumbo. Alright, time to race that freaking bear. He is that way. Look at him, he's bouncing, he's ready. Okay, it's not too far away from Mumbo's hut, so not too bad. grab these notes, which are the last notes, so then I just have to worry about beating Boggy in the race, which is really easy. Hello, Mr. Walrus. Fancy a race? Hop on the sled if you do. There we go. Now the trick to this is you gotta go through all the flags and you can't miss a single one or else you'll lose. And the trick to gaining a whole lot of speed is, well, of course, holding up, but whoever's in behind suddenly gets random bursts of speeds. So if you can, you want to try to get in front of Boggy the whole time, but if you don't worry, because you will catch up to him. See, look, I'm already gaining more speed. And since you can actually jump while sledding, this makes this a bit easier to catch up, or to pass him up. But near the end, you have to like time it right. Like before you finish, you want to be behind him, so that way when you do finish, you'll get that speed boost to catch up, and then you'll be able to beat him that way. But there's still a bit of ways until we make it to the end, so there we go. Yeah, I'm coming, Boggy. Freaking, well, get out of the way. There you go. Alright. Believe I have enough boost. Yeah, I made it. There we go. That's simple. Now we get my medal, which is a Jiggy more than medal, but you know, I believe a Jiggy's more valuable than any medal in the world. Alright. Got my Jiggy. Got as many Jiggies as I can at the moment. Got all the notes, all the honeycomb pieces. Got the grunty switch. But sadly, this will be the only part I won't be able to get the jigsaw piece from Grunty's lair from this Grunty panel in this part, because I need the speed shoes in order to get it. So I'll be getting 2 Grunty lair Jiggies in the next part. I'm just gonna run, hoppity hop back. And it's over. This is the only time where the transformation is absolutely of no use outside of the level. The only transformation. Every other one, it's like you can reach, you know, the Grunty Slayer's Jiggy with it. But no, not this one. Alright. Alright. Now, to find the next panel to unlock Gobi's Valley, you just gotta have enough notes to enter here, which is 350. Which I could have opened. I could have opened that before I went to Free CC Peak. So I could have actually went to Gobi's Valley before Free CC Peak. Which I've tried that a few times to see if I was able to complete it faster, but it's like the same time. There's not much of a variety of difference in time between it. And there you go, Gobi's Valley. So I'm gonna go ahead and end part 5 right here. Let's go ahead and view the totals. I'm not gonna forget this time. And then Free CC Peak, 20 minutes and 32 seconds. See, the time has gotten like substantially, like gradually increasing from like, look, there's like 9 minutes, 15 minutes, 17 to 19 to now 20. Like I don't want to get like, yeah, I don't want to spend longer than like 25 minutes per level. But I still have to go back to get that last Jiggy. But for now, yeah, looking pretty good. 500 notes, 54 Jiggies, and 16 honey pieces. Spending only an hour and 42 minutes on this game, and I'm already over halfway done with the game. So alright, so thank you for watching. Tune in next part, in part 6, where I will then tackle Gobi's Valley, and which I will learn the last move. And tune in next time. Bye-bye.